A big change Islam comes to India. When Islam came to India, it changed history. It started with early Muslim invasions. These attacks, beginning in the 700s, slowly brought new ideas. One important person was Muhammad bin Qasim. He conquered Sindh in 711 CE. This win helped Islam spread. These early meetings weren't just about fighting, they brought big changes. New ways to run the government were introduced. These mixed with the ways India already did things. Culture also mixed together. Trade from the Islamic world started to change how Indian merchants did business. Islam coming to India was complicated. There was fighting and working together. This time set up hundreds of years of cultures mixing. This mixing would change India's future. Islam's first impact was huge. It started a new time. This new time saw cultures come together. It also led to powerful empires. These empires changed the world forever. The Delhi Sultanate seeds of change. The Delhi Sultanate began in 1206 CE. This was a big moment. For the first time, a Muslim dynasty had lots of power in North India. This time saw one strong government. The sultans made new rules for the government. These rules would affect later rulers. The Delhi Sultanate wasn't just about power, it was a time of amazing buildings. Amazing structures like the Qutb Minar were built. These monuments showed how great the architecture was. They still stand today and remind us of the Sultanate. The Sultanate was a time when cultures mixed. Persian and Turkic traditions mixed with Indian customs. This mix was seen everywhere. Language, music, and art all changed. Urdu, a new language, was born from this mix of cultures. This time prepared the way for the indo-Islamic culture that would come later. The Mughal Empire, the height of power and beauty. The Mughal Empire began in 1526 CE. Babur started it. This was the most powerful time for Muslim rule in India. This dynasty lasted over 300 years. It left a huge mark. The Mughal emperors loved art and ran the government well. The Mughal era was a very rich time. India became a center of world trade. It was famous for its cloth, spices, and food crops. The Mughal emperors built roads and other things. The Grand Trunk Road helped trade all across Asia. The Mughal period was a golden age for art and architecture. Persian and Indian art mixed in new ways. This mix created amazing buildings like the Taj Mahal and the Red Fort. These famous buildings are still beautiful and grand today. The Mughal emperors loved art and writing. Miniature painting, poetry, and music were very popular. The Mughal court brought artists and smart people from all over Asia. India transformed changes from the conquest. The Muslim conquest of India changed Indian society forever. It changed many parts of life. One important thing was new science and technology. Muslim scholars brought new ideas about stars, math, and medicine. This made Indian thinking richer. Farming, the most important part of India's economy, changed. New crops like sugarcane, citrus fruits, and cotton came to India. These new crops changed farming and helped farmers grow more food. The changes for ordinary people were big. The Muslim conquest brought social and cultural changes. Islamic and Hindu traditions mixed. This created a new Indo-Islamic culture. This mix was seen in clothes, food, and even religion. The Bhakti movement, which focused on loving God, became popular. It helped bring Hinduism and Islam closer. A global tapestry, India's lasting gift to the world. The Muslim conquest of India wasn't just something that happened in India. It affected the whole world. The trade routes that opened connected India to the Middle East, Central Asia, and Europe. This helped goods, ideas, and culture travel, making the world richer. The Mughal government was very good. Other countries copied it. The British, who later ruled India, copied parts of the Mughal system. The buildings from the Muslim conquest are amazing. Indo-Islamic architecture with its fancy designs and tall domes inspired buildings in Persia, Central Asia, and other places. The Taj Mahal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, shows how Indo-Islamic architecture changed the world. The conquest also changed religion. Sufi traditions, which are about tolerance, spirituality, and talking directly to God, spread from India to Southeast Asia. Sufi saints and scholars helped people from different religions talk to each other and understand Islam better. Their teachings are still important today.